We're going to compare the personal loans offered by Navy Federal Credit Union and USAA. We've spent years in the lending industry and we track dozens of lenders. We're going to bring that experience to help you make the decision on which one would be best for your personal finances. The first thing we're going to look at is the loan amounts that they offer. Navy Federal offers micro loans to its members. The lowest amount they offer is $250. USAA's lowest amount is $1,000. So if you're looking for just a little bit of money to cover an emergency, either company is a good choice, but Navy Federal offers even more flexibility. On the other hand, if you are looking for a substantial amount of money, Navy Federal will lend up to $50,000, which seems like a lot of money to me, but USAA will lend up to $100,000. USAA gets the marks on the maximum loan amount. Navy Federal's loans have terms that go up to 5 years, while USAA's terms are between 1 and 7 years. 7 years is a long time to carry a loan, but if you're borrowing as much as $100,000, you probably need a term that long. Neither one of these companies charge a prepayment penalty, so you should definitely work to pay off the loan early. If you have a longer term, making extra principal payments in the first year of the loan will save you a lot of money on interest over the life of the loan. Now let's look at the cost of the two loans. Navy Federal's bottom APR is 8.99%, and USAA's is 10.19%. Navy Federal gets the credit for having the lower rate here. Navy Federal's maximum APR is 18%. USAA's maximum tops out at 18.51%. That difference is hardly worth mentioning, but better is better, so Navy Federal gets highlighted. Now let's look at their origination fees. Neither Navy Federal nor USAA charge an origination fee. When it comes to who the two companies approve, they both target people who have good to excellent credit. What is unique about both of these companies is that they cater to people who are in the military or the Department of Defense. They take this mission very seriously. So if you are a long-term member in good standing, it is possible that they would approve you even if your credit is not pristine. Now let's compare the features between the two companies. The first thing we're going to look at is whether they accept a cosigner. Both Navy Federal and USAA accept cosigners on their loan. A cosigner is someone attached to the loan who will agree to pay it off if you fail to. So it can be risky for someone to act as a cosigner. If your credit situation isn't good enough to be approved for the loan you need, a cosigner can help. If that person has a stronger credit history, adding them to the loan could make all the difference between being accepted or rejected. Neither company will directly pay off your other debts if you use the loan to consolidate other debts. I think this is a bit of a problem. Now, it is convenient when a lender offers this service, but it's important for another reason. Companies who will directly pay off your debts for you know that the money that they are lending will be used to pay off other debts and not just stack on top of them. By sending the money directly to those creditors, it also means that they know you will be using the money that way. You are more likely to be approved because the new loan isn't fundamentally changing your debt-to-income ratio. Unfortunately, neither of these companies will pay off your debts for you. Next, late fees. Navy Federal charges $30 or 5% of the late amount, whichever is higher. $30 is a pretty high late fee, so you want to be aware of that. USAA charges 5% of the late amount. USAA wins this category because 5% will be lower than $30 in many cases. Some companies charge other fees as well. Fees like NSF fees, bounced check fees, paper check fees, stuff like that. Neither one of these companies will charge any of those other fees. Okay, let's summarize everything. Navy Federal and USAA are pretty evenly matched. Either one of these companies would be a good option for a personal loan. Of course, for many people, the most important two things are whether they can get the money that they need and whether they can get it at the lowest possible price. That's why we always recommend that before you accept a loan, you should shop around. Find the best deal. At the Yukon Project, we've tried to make shopping around easy. If you visit our marketplace page, you can apply to any one of these featured lenders, and behind the scenes, we will check your rate with up to 40 other lenders. Our partners use a soft credit check, so applying won't hurt your credit score. We will show you all of the approved offers so that you can pick the loan that's best for you. If you do end up with a personal loan from Navy Federal or USAA, come back and leave a comment about how it went. If you found this video useful, please like it and subscribe to our channel. Thanks for watching.